Hey guys, today I'll be playing The Best Killer That I Know. And it's basically about someone who's just lost everything in their life to a gamble, and they're helped by a stranger that's on the road. Oh god. Okay, so you lost your home and got nowhere to go, no biggie. I've been here before, so it should be easy to stay alive by now. I really am beginning to wonder, how did it come to this? I had it all. Money, status, friends. How the hell did I lose all this shit in just one gamble? I didn't even bet that much. Sure you did. Now I'm here all alone. Maybe it is a biggie. You seem tired. Ooh. It's really rude to just sneak up on someone. Look, I'm sorry. But I still gotta ask. What are you doing here? I mean, the city is that way. He points the other way. It's complicated. Now, please leave me alone. You seem lost. I know a cheap hotel in that area. I can give you directions, or I can go with you. Would you like? It may be cheap, but I don't have any money. However, I could do some chores for a bit. He seems shady. I don't know if he should go with me. Honestly, he's shady as heck. I mean, who are you going to accept that for? Well, he doesn't look that threatening, and I'm way too tired to remember shit, so maybe it's better if he goes with me. You have to come with me, since I wouldn't be able to remember the instructions. Okay then, my name is River, by the way. What's your name? It's YN. Okay. You two walk by the side of the road. It's so quiet you can hear yourself breathing. You were a bit nervous. You didn't know the stranger, so why do you even trust him in the first place? 'Cause he's good looking. You arrive at the hotel. He actually brought me to a hotel? He still seems shady, but for now I'll trust him. Thank you for going with me. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. My pleasure. And I had to go here anyways. Don't even think about it. He walks away. He's hot. Are you serious? Oh, that's it? Seems like a joke. Okay, let's go with the second option. He doesn't look that threatening, but maybe it's better if I just ask for directions. I don't know this guy. Don't worry about me. How do I get there? It's a bit difficult to remember the instructions, and again, you seem tired. Are you sure you don't want me to come with you? I have to go there anyway. Why is he pushing this hard? Is he trying to kidnap me? Or is he genuinely worried? I can't really tell. In any case, I could really use a place to sleep. Fine, please go with me. You both walk slowly down the side of the road. Everything is silent. But not for very long as the guy began to speak. So, what's your name? He seems nervous. I don't think he has bad intentions. He's quite handsome. Maybe if I can get his number, we could hook up for some time. That's what you're thinking of? It's YN, and by the way, thank you for bringing me here. You say as you two arrive to the hotel. My name is River, and no problem. He walks away. Well, that was pretty short. I feel like this could have been expanded upon. Yeah, it could have been expanded upon. In a way. I don't know, to flesh out the story more, it could have, like, the character come back. What's his name? I forgot his name. I forgot the handsome dude's name already. But yeah, I can have him come back and be like, I don't know, some serial killer? I don't know. I guess the whole point of this game is to show that, the creepy guy, the stranger that comes in the middle of the woods and offers you help isn't really that creepy in a way. He's not. He's just a normal person that wants to help someone. Now I'll be playing Reflection, and this is a short visual novel about the creator's own experiences in the winter. A whirling feeling resonates in my skull. My body tingles, cold seeping into my bones. Trying to move, I find my fingers twitching, half frozen through my gloves. Where am I? I pry my eyes open, seeing a silver sea of clouds. The light digs into my retinas. White, frozen bits of stars rain down and melt into my skin. I'm on my back. My hay slips painfully slow, and I realize I've tumbled down the hill. The cold is kind and numbs my ache, but moving still proves difficult. It's as if I don't want to move. I just want to stare at the sky forever, but I have to. As beautiful as the snowfall is, I don't want to become a part of the frost just yet. Urging myself against gravity, I roll and push myself up with my hands. Snow clings to me as I stand up slowly. The landscape before me is dyed in sheer white, so much so that the indent in my body and footsteps could stand out for miles. The hill is too steep to climb. Maybe on a better day I could have climbed it, but falling didn't help the visual pain in my legs. I'll find a different route. My steps disturb the snow below me, freshly fallen. The city lies in the distance. This path takes me home, but I don't want to follow it. The ground below me urges me to stop. I listen. The snowy forest calls to me. I turn away from the city path. Some will call this snowy place a barren wasteland of white. I call it rest. The world itself is given it time to rest, frost encapsulating everything like a blanket, that the world might stay warm as it sleeps. Even the sun and sky turn in early, and I can tell the blue hue of night will soon seep into this place, this town. I'm in no rush to race against the night. The reason I came here at all? I take a deep breath. Winter fills my lungs, cold and welcome. The frost that seeps through my gloves spreads into my fingertips, through my bones. My heart beats with the world. Slow, steady, pounding. It reminds me that I'm still alive. Many take excitement as a definition of life, sheer adrenaline that begets mania and attaches you from all worries. It's important. It's not all that there is. We feel the highs of emotions often enough that we need this time. We need winter. Winter allows us to feel the chill between life and death, as our hearts pounding yet we still are. I feel no need to run. There is no urgency. Home is a worry for later. Right now, I stand in the forest that has always welcomed me. I've known this cold forever. Years ago, as a snowstorm enveloped my world, the first thing I heard as I was born was the winter whispering my name. I was born here. One day, I will return here with a still heart. Frost will steal the ground I am under in a soft blanket. There will be no race, no fight against the restful winter. Just sleep. But that time isn't now. I'm alive. My heart still beats in tune. The wind still hums in my ears. I can hear the snow as it hits the ground, as my boots push through it. Sounds of the city are drowned out. For once, there is peace in this quiet music. Finally, I'm urged to move. The wind at my back ushers me away. As much as I love it as it loves my company, my old friend knows I cannot stay here as long as I wish to. Not forever. Not yet. The gray buildings in the distance loom, waiting. My legs bring me back, out of the landscape I love and into the world of concrete. The music I love fades away among the overwhelming busy work of humanity. Electrical lights of all colors defy the snowfall, shine as if to block out the world. A cacophony calling itself music plays from all sides, as if to drown out the silence of the snowfall. It is desperate, demanding joy. I rose and eyed the frost's blanket in exchange for salt and careless tire scrapes. No one will bandage the roads. I look back at the distance I've traveled. It was far. It must be, to get out of the ever-living city. My legs radiate with pain from the journey. Finding myself sitting on a bench, I stare at the world before me. It's never felt quite right. No matter the season, no matter how the world urges rest, people continue on as if the world would end tomorrow. Never a moment or a dollar unspent. The holidays only seek to perpetuate movement and funnel money into full pockets like oil into a deadly machine. I suppose I'm no better at times. Breaking myself bloody feels like the only way to prove I'm not a failure, and yet, it doesn't seem to matter to my harsh mind. Nothing I do is good enough. Those thoughts, like a web of dark thread, ensnare me at times. The spider that spins them seems to be made of the adults I grew up with. It always says the same thing they did, after all. I'm not good enough. I need to work harder. If I just applied myself instead of wasting time on stories, that spider's imagulated voice grates on me. It's so tiring. Heaving a heavy sigh, I put it out of my mind. I won't succumb to this. I deserve to rest like everyone else. The winter cold makes me so sleepy. Even the frost urges me rest. I'll listen, don't worry. Some people stare at me as I sit. I know that stare from my mother. Her face rings out in all of the strangers who stare at me as I rest, for one reason or another. I hear her yell in the honking horns of cars. The words she throws at me at times are whispered over and over in the slush that cars' tires grind. I can't stay here. Urging myself up, I begin to walk once more. Home. It's more of a house. One room in that house can be called my home. Attempting to disconnect from the city, my noise-canceling headphones become my shield. The muffled sounds still penetrate my skull, but it's just quiet enough to bear. As I stare down at the footprints in the sidewalk below me, I remember how I've walked the street before. He was with me, but our steps left no trace in the ground. It feels so long ago. We danced here in summer, only once. Outside of a small Greek restaurant, music blaring in the heat, he took my hand and spun me to his side. In the swaying heat and dizziness, I believed for a moment that I could love summer. My love was not the same as his, though. Just like summer, his love burned to touch and seared my skin. Hazy and confusing, my gaze was disoriented. Summer came and summer left. Fall mourned with me, and winter opened its arms. Someday I may greet the oddness of spring again. Not today, not for a while. If I could just erase that memory. For now, I return to my empty room. The heat is off. It's cold. Blue has overtaken the world outside. Just like the sun, I have grown tired early. No lights are turned on. I allow the faint blue hue from outside to seep into my room. I strip my winter jacket, my boots, my gloves, my scarf, but I don't bother to change into pajamas. Humanity can charge on without me. I want to rest with the world. I'll sleep early, for once. Curling up under my heavy blanket, I sigh in relief. No chance of overheating in this cold. Holding my childhood teddy bear close to my body, my warmth bleeds into him. Humanity will continue to fight the world itself, but I feel no urgency. There is no fight to be had. I drift to sleep. Oh. It ends. Okay. This game was obviously just really sad. Clearly the winter, to the creators of this game, the winter is like a special season for them. It brings them comfort. This is just what I feel like this game is like implying. It feels like winter is just special to them and keeps them calm, and the cold, I don't know, the cold, they feel like they can be embraced by the cold and the snow itself, basically. For me, I always have liked the winter. I don't know, it makes me feel more alive in a way. The summer makes me feel like makes me feel like not doing anything and just lying in bed all day and just, I don't know, not existing in a way. I don't know. Yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you liked this visual novel. I really did. Alright, bye.